it's not a thing of me having the issue with her. My only issue is why you leak my number. It ain't no thing. Oh, I want him and he's married to you. And it's not that. I'm a girl's girl. So when it comes to like that, that's not it. We all know that Remy was already out here having her little boy toy or whatever friend. He done came out and done said it that they were in a relationship 2 years.
Wow.
I strongly believe that sometimes people need to fight it out. Because talking doesn't do it. Sometimes you can talk. Like in certain situations, you could talk to a person. You express how you feel. They express how they feel. Y'all come to a mutual agreement that y'all either don't agree or, you might start seeing it from another person's point of view.
Remy Ma is really angry right now, and honestly, things are starting to get dangerous. There's a rumor going around that Claressa Shields tried to take Remy down by sending people after her. For a while now, the two have been arguing and throwing shade at each other online, and it all seems to be about Papoose. Even though Remy first said she wanted to settle things in a boxing match, that never actually happened. So what did Claressa reportedly do? Instead of fighting in the ring, she supposedly sent some people to deal with Remy, but they didn't succeed. There are also rumors that Remy Ma ended up in the hospital. This whole situation is wild. The tension has been building for a while. And even though it sounds like something out of a movie, let's break it down and look at what really caused all this drama. So, let's rewind a bit. The last time Remy Ma was seen, she was performing confidently on stage with Trey Songz and Connie Diamond at an event in her hometown. Everything seemed normal, especially when she and Ratchet performed a remix. But in her verse, Remy changed one of her lines, and it shocked everyone. The first bar was something like, "There must be a problem, so speak up. I'll take one of your ninjas." Then, while performing live, she changed it again to, "I'll take him if I'm one of your ninjas." Fans picked up on the message right away. It sounded like Remy was throwing shade at Claressa, especially because of how she said it, her tone, her energy, and her expression. Plus, Remy knows Claressa has been getting close to Papoose lately. That line wasn't just a lyric, it felt like a direct shot at Claressa. And some questioned whether Remy was still upset about her breakup with Papoose because of her degree of confidence or perhaps resentment. But for a millisecond, let us be honest, for Claressa, that line might have been the final straw. Remy's on-stage shade was followed shortly after. By Claressa's own freestyle, it is safe to assume that she did not haul back either in a video that is currently going viral. Claressa is seen standing in front of a luxury whip fully outfitted for battle bomber jacket, trucker hat, shades chains. The works, she begins referring to herself as a face splitter after the beat stops. Who else would that be directed at, you guys? If not Remy. She acts as though she is telling everyone that she is not the right person to play with by boasting about stacking Papoose being in a completely other tax bracket and generally exuding this vibe. People online weren't impressed. That's the unexpected part. They reacted to the flood of posts with comments like, "I wish I were Remy. How odd, Renji, that we just witnessed Remy performing at Madison Square Garden and in the Mayo studio, and that Claressa appears rapping while wearing Remy's outfit, rapping him not it. Thus, the girl should stick to boxing instead." Remy definitely got the last laugh, and this whole situation is a mess. Everyone, just listen. Claressa's face in her later Instagram stories said it all. That last comment must have really hit her. The fans weren't impressed, but Claressa thought she was doing something big. Her freestyle was supposed to shut Remy down, but instead, it made her look desperate and only made people talk more about their similarities. From there, things started to go downhill. After Claressa's freestyle flopped, something shifted. Social media turned on her quickly. Soon after, rumors started going around that Remy had been involved in some kind of incident. People noticed she hadn't been seen in public for days. No live videos, no posts, no events. Some people started saying Claressa, who's believed to have some serious street connections back in Michigan, might have sent people to hurt Remy. Rumor has it that Remy ended up in the hospital. But this hasn't been confirmed. It's not something that's been seen out in the open. Still, people say Claressa isn't just a boxer. She has connections and power, and she might be able to make things happen without getting her own hands dirty. While all this drama is going on, guess who's out here having fun like nothing's happening? Papoose. Yup, he's been smiling, chilling, and vacationing with Claressa, acting like everything's fine. Claressa may have lost the rap battle, but she might be winning the bigger fight because she has the man. That's what really has fans talking. Claressa even dropped another verse in response, and now Remy has gone totally quiet. No shows, no responses, no social media. It seems like something's up, and people are whispering that Remy might be laying low. We all know Remy Ma doesn't stay silent for long, so if she suddenly disappears, something serious might be going on. Some people think she's hiding because of the attack rumors, while others believe she's planning her comeback and just waiting for the perfect moment to strike. Let's be real. Claressa might have made the first move, but she should be careful. Remy isn't just a threat, she's dangerous. She doesn't bluff and always means business. This beef isn't just about rap anymore. Time is running out. Remy's been to prison before, and judging by how she carries herself, she's not afraid to go back. That's what makes her more dangerous than any diss track or post. She knows what's at risk, but if she's pushed too far, she might risk it all.
So he came up every day? Every visit?
For the first year, he came literally every single day. When you're in a match, you have a visit every day. It's like, oh, Malta is on the weekends, or that is Sunday. So literally,
How many hours that videos from?
It's about 45 to an hour, depending on traffic.
He was running up there every day, like coming up there.
Yeah, it got to a point where I had to tell him, like, yo, like, I'm good. I'm alright, like, and I guess, like, when he believed it, that was alright, and I was like, he was like, alright, cool, and then he'll come, like, a little bit less, he'll come, like, 3 times.
Let's not ignore what's clear. Remy clearly loves Papoose. It's like she'd do anything for him. And if Claressa is trying to come between them, Remy might go into full-on obsession mode, especially now that she and Papoose have a child together. That's not just a relationship, that's family. And it wouldn't be crazy to think that Remy would do whatever she had to do to protect that family. If she thinks Claressa is a threat, she might try to stop her, whatever that means. Yes, I said it. Remy might be thinking, I already have the baby. Given everything going on, there's nothing standing in my way. All I want is peace and my husband. And for those who think Remy's all talk, like she's just making noise, let's remember her past. Remy Ma used to be involved in real crime. This isn't just about rap beef or loud talk. Back in 2007, she was found guilty of shooting someone outside a club in Manhattan. The woman she shot, Makita Barnes-Joseph, said Remy thought she stole money from her. Instead of talking it out, Remy shot her. She said it was an accident, but the court didn't buy it. She was charged with having a gun and trying to cover it up. And guess what? She got sentenced to 8 years in prison. That's right, 8 years behind bars.
Realest that I can be to you. Stop playing these social media games. People get hurt every day from playing on social media. Brittany, you're 4'10", baby.
What does that mean?
That means that you're really little. That's what that means. It's kind of impossible to be with the kids when you're 14.
She's been trying to live her best life ever since she got out of prison after serving 6 years. But the convicted Remy is still in there somewhere, and her story doesn't stop there. In 2019, Remy got arrested again, this time for reportedly hitting her co-star Brittany Taylor backstage at Love and Hip Hop, New York. Yep, just one slap turned into a full legal case. The court even gave her a restraining order, which shows how quickly Remy can snap if she feels disrespected.
Remy Ma, her son is charged with first-degree murder.
Hypothetically.
There's not a hypothetical.
But you say he's not.
He's charged. He hasn't been convicted of it.
Right.
But he's charged with it. Which makes it very sad, because remember, she went to prison for shooting a girl over a money dispute.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But here's the thing. Remy isn't the only one feeling upset. Her son is also caught up in a serious situation. He was arrested in 2021 because people thought he was involved in a shooting that led to someone's death. The internet was shocked by the news, and people started questioning what was really going on in Remy's household. It seemed like their home was giving off the same wild energy as Bonnie and Clyde, and now their child too. Even 50 Cent tried to warn her, and you know it's serious when 50 Cent of all people tells you to chill. That's exactly what happened. Claressa seems to be going all out, acting like she's about to step into a boxing ring instead of dealing with a personal feud. She's been looking for Remy, ready to fight, like she wants all the smoke. Cent had to step in when Claressa started talking wild. According to reports, 50 told her straight up that if she did what she was talking about, she'd get the blip, meaning serious consequences. And this isn't just a warning from anyone. It's from someone who's lived through that kind of drama and knows what happens when you cross someone with nothing to lose. Claressa might have thought that, as a boxer, she could handle some beef with a rapper. But this isn't just any rapper. Remy Ma has a criminal past, a long rap sheet, and zero fear. People close to Claressa say her team is still loyal, even after the whole Terror Squad era. So some of the same people from back then are still around now. While Remy seems to be staying calm and playing smart, Claressa is acting like she's trying to play both rapper and fighter. There are rumors, just rumors, that Remy is being quiet on purpose, waiting for the right time to respond, not just with words, but possibly with actions. She might already be watching Claressa's moves, tracking her routine, and figuring out who's always around her, getting ready to hit where it hurts most. Behind the scenes, it's said that Remy has been very strategic. She's reportedly looking at phone logs, past interviews, direct messages, and checking who's been close to her, trying to see how deep the betrayal goes. Another rumor claims that a close friend of Remy, who stayed neutral during the whole Papoose-Claressa mess, has now switched sides, giving Papoose screenshots, texts, and even locations. So while Claressa is out here recording podcasts and hitting the gym, Remy might be planning her own revenge movie, Tubi style. You all know how serious Remy gets when she's got a point to prove. She's not the type to overshare or chase clout, but if she talks, it's going to get real, fast, and dark. Some fans think this whole thing could be a setup, a planned move by Papoose and Claressa to push Remy out of the picture. Think about it. Papoose and Remy had been quietly having issues. Then Claressa shows up out of nowhere and suddenly becomes his main girl, going from little sis to top spot in no time. It all looked shady. And soon after, Remy was publicly embarrassed and shamed, followed by rumors that someone may have tried to take her out. If something were to happen to Remy, or if she disappears, who benefits the most? That's the question nobody wants to ask. But don't be surprised if the authorities get involved. If this really is an attempted hit, or even if someone warned Remy about one, things could get serious fast. Remember, Remy has already done time. She knows how the system works. She's not going to the feds herself, but they might already be watching. Word on the street is that Remy might have hired a private investigator, and someone connected to the hit may have already spilled the beans, giving names. Meanwhile, Claressa has been moving around, canceling appearances, changing her security, and possibly getting legal advice. If Remy, or anyone else, comes forward with solid proof that Claressa planned or encouraged any violence, prosecutors will act fast. If there's any evidence that Claressa helped plan or pay for it, even if it was just threats through text, it could lead to a full felony case. Messing with witnesses or trying to intimidate people tied to Remy could make it worse. If that happens, Claressa could lose sponsorships, get blacklisted in the industry, and her image will take a huge hit, especially if the public believes she helped hurt another woman, especially one who has a child. So now I want to hear from you. Do you think Remy is quietly preparing her next move? Can Claressa really hold her own against someone like Remy Ma? And is Papoose the mastermind behind this wild love triangle? Or is he just caught in the middle? Drop your thoughts and receipts in the comments. We're keeping track of it all. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next part of this crazy story.